I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game or even the courage. We live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, no follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from out. Feeling, shed skin, till I make my way up. Stepping, show me electric, time for the wake up. We ain't no preaching, God is still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my...
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Team still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker now off to play fake. Finds his fullback. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Mayfield now from the gun. Got his man. It's on him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Mayfield will look to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Baker now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. In for the first time to Rashad White. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
They'll take this at the 10. Juke the defender. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Offense to the line for second down. Here's Stroud now. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here's the give to Irving. And he rocks the tackler. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
180.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run, and he can get a first down, too.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, hurry! Point it right.
Once again, Irving. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Right back to Irving now. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. White. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D-coordinator rip up.
And that one's off, no good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Starting at the 10. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. He's got room to roam here. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans get it back to within 6.
Texans 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Play made that time by Danico Autry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
And taken. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. 20 to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Texans. 1st down.
going to the ground again on first. Moving there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Stroud now on third. Escapes the pocket. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Kings! 180!
Irving here from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Alert!
Irving on the inside give. Through the second level at the 40. Bucky Irving! And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers go up by 12.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive. Just a whole bunch of celebration.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Stroud off the play fake. Rushed out of the pocket. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Why, Tony?
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Nike Texas. Ow, okay. 18. What's up?
Now it's Stroud. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air, Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second down. At the Bucs 30-yard
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down from the gun. Stroud. Complete to Chubb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Look the hot, look the hot. Here we go, let's go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with some work to do, trailing in this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Going with Irving here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's complete. Mike Evans. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here first down. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To throw is Mayfield. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
A 50-yard attempt.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they are unable to make this a two-score game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
First down, Stroud. Looking underneath here to mix it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First down throw by Stroud. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Stroud to throw again on second. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Again, Stroud. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there.
On the quick, right?
They go play action with Stroud. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses, take good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after him.
2 J.
They're trying something here. They fake the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 seconds. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And this kick was just miss-hit. It is wide left and no good. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. He puts everything behind this one. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Mixon on the toss. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
For a linebacker, linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that. Yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. Third down coming.
Here we go. 18.
Back to throw. Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Handoff headed right. Irving. Another big rip for him. And he's all the way down to the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st down, ball at the 36. White trying this straight ahead. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Catch me left side by Luka. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 3-possession game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again to Mixon up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Down back at the 21-yard line.
Why, Tony?
2nd and 13. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Made made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Carry here for Irving. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Point it right.
Baker out of the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
Again, left side. Here's Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's up?
From the 48. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
The 7-yard line.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her of the daddy, so proud of the ways. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, you tell me you love me.